Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. As you're probably already aware from the title, we got something quite special here today. Let's go ahead and get into it. This was purchased off a gentleman on eBay that actually had a huge lot of miniatures that I had purchased, and I'll probably be making more videos on those in the future. And so, yeah, it was pretty cool find. Find all these, and didn't quite command a hefty price. Let's get these guys out here. Now, it's really rare to really even find these to begin with, let alone authentic ones. From the best that I can tell, these are legit. I have purchased some recasts just to compare the quality, as far as like authenticity. I mean, if you look at the detail, crisp, clean. You got your classic Forge World where they slice it down the side of the mold to make a glove mold. As far as the sprues go, they don't look like they've been tampered with. Let's bring in this guy. So this, that isn't what normally they do. And, warping aside, you can see where there's been this added bit. It wouldn't look like that. And then even the color is a bit off. These are older, so you do get some color variance. But at the same time, this one's got a bit more of the pinkish hue, where this is just like a colder gray. So that in itself leads me to believe that these are truly authentic, actual Grenadier squad. Here is a top to a Trojan from this year I've purchased, direct from Forge World. You can see the colors are pretty much the same. You get a little differences here and there. Even with the Lehman Russ I bought had slight shade difference, but these guys are pretty spot on. But if you go back earlier, they had their old resins. I mean, you can see from this flak platform, there's no pink in this at all. And even in the same Hydra flak platform, they had different shades. You got this dark color and this. This was from a mail order, one of those old GW mail order catalog situations. Well, let's get back to these guys. I think they're some of my favorite models. And for me to find these is quite spectacular. I was so stoked. It's one of those shut up and take my money kind of situations. Let's get some more close-ups. Just absolutely beautiful. Even the hot shot, the infamous cables there are all intact. That one's a little wonky. We got a couple of loose bayonets. Another thing that kind of aids to it is the bases here, the old style. They just left them on the sprue. So I feel they're 100% authentic. If you have any reasons to, refute that, drop a comment, like the video. This is mainly just to document what it looks like and why I believe they're authentic, or these particular ones are authentic, and maybe hopefully help somebody else in determining their models being authentic. Because there is a lot of that going on, and semantics aside, when you pay a lot of money, even the recasts are going for a lot of money on eBay, and I've seen a few. There's a few of them sellers. Usually if it's coming from some other countries, if you're not in the States or the UK, there's a good chance. We got a little bit of flash on this, but nothing too terrible that screams any issues. And you're still paying, upwards of $100 for a product. You want it to be quality, and there's stuff out there. So like this one, you can see the slight color variance but as a whole, I believe they are authentic. This one part, wouldn't necessarily bother me, but again, the sprues are correct. They don't look like they've had any stuff extra added on to them, as if they've been remade from this, because they switched to the triangle pyramid style of sprue pretty much, I forget when the exact date was, but it was fairly recent, when they started doing everything there. But I'm going to stop rambling for a minute, get a better look at these guys. For anybody else. All right, that's it.